Hello, everybody. How are we all doing? Hope we're all doing good. And stuff. Been a minute since we played this, so yeah, thank you for the
Listen to my
45
story.
minutes. Thank you, dude.
This may be our
Your
last chance.
Samurai_Edgerunner_Jax just subscribed. Hello.
Hello. Hello. How you doing, Jax? Hope you're well. Good to see you. But yeah, we're back with some Final Fantasy XIV on a Sunday, not a Saturday. But hey, it starts. It's the day starts with the same letter, so it's fine. Hey, how's everyone's weekend going at the moment? Hope it's going good. Chilling at the moment. As per usual, we're going to be doing some duties to start with for the first hour or so, and then diving head first into the main story, because last time out we a certain king of Tural has just as fuck it. So yeah, so we're and Turiolal got invaded, so by Zoralja, the first promise, because in an embarrassment into defeat to Wuklamat or Lamati, he basically wanted his lust. He lusted for power too much, and now he's got a whole army on his back and call. That was what was behind the Golden City all along. But yeah, we're gonna do some leveling, class leveling for a bit, and then jump right into the aftermath of that fight. Well, it wasn't. It was a cutscene, really, more than anything. But yeah, it was very techno. Love the color. Like purple is really cool. You're gonna request a classic. Oh, absolute classic. Let's get it out. Oh, that is a classic. To be fair, she moves like she don't care. Smooth as silk. Ooh, it makes you wanna cry, maybe. Hey, could have been talking about Maria from Shadow the Hedgehog. You never know. No. All right. Some PvP to start with. And then once we've done this, we'll probably be leveling. Oh, we've only got 3 classes at level 80 at the moment. So warrior, bard, and monk as our lowest leveled classes. I've been leveling up Viper a little bit, but I think that's what we'll kind of. Because I wanted to get Viper up to level 100. Well, potentially. So we'll see. We'll see. We shall see. Yeah, no, it was good fun last night in Discord. Me and Ace, some runs of Splintered Fate, which was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I'm dreading. I'm not going to go for the all the achievements, but because some of them are pretty tough. I also got I was in Rocker Joe's MFW wrestling stream on Friday. Well, it was Saturday morning my time, but Friday night his time. I ended up winning a gift card. I got a Steam gift card, so I've been I so in typical fashion, I decided to buy Sonic Adventure 2 and 1 on Steam. I got a few plans. I got a because it turns out you can play those games with crowd control, and I was like, oh, so I was like, huh, that's very interessante, you know. So, whenever we do some charity streams or special streams, I'm gonna just keep an eye out for that. Yes, I did see that. Yeah, I did see that, which is really cool. That'd be really that's very interesting that they've done that. I mean, it'll probably work more. It'll help TNA more than WWE, to be fair. But like, hey, if it works, it works. Uh, uh, 200 for the Royal Rumble. I mean, that's probably the first thing that came into my head, to be honest. Was say his name and he shall appear. That would be so funny. That'd be great. Like just number 30, it's just sitting and it's like his music just hits. It's like, oh my god. That would be great. So yeah, because like say if it's 29 of them have come out. Now imagine like the crowd just start chanting Joe Hendry. They'll just start chanting for Joe Hendry, and then like number 30 he just comes out. It's like that'd be great. That would be so cool. Say his name, thou shall appear. Hey, Ghost. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Crystal Redemption as well. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Can't complain too much. Chilled weekend, so here we are playing some Final Fantasy XIV for a little bit, catching up on some story in an hour or so, and go from there. Really, another work week then. But hope you're well. Far-fetched. Or far-fetched. Oh, I need to do gold saucer once we've done this. Let's check our lottery tickets that we've got in the game. Oh, oh, big yawn, big yawn. Yeah, unfortunately, I work in the morning. So it won't be as long of a stream as it normally is. But I wanted to get a stream and kind of keep up with story, keep it fresh, and have it, when it's still fresh in my head, little so they're not. Yes, ma'am. I knew that was gonna that was gonna happen. Oh, that was funny. Classics. But yeah, I hope everyone's weekend's going good. All the nice things, or if you've done cool things, love to hear that. I hope the work week goes well as well. Oh well, work week this week in general. Whatever makes it. I love how like this PvP is just a lot of like running around and then just getting killed within 5 seconds because there's like 10 enemies on the other team that have got you. Ah! Press all the buttons, press all the buttons, press all the buttons, press all the buttons, and I'm dead. I tried. I did try. I took a lot of damage. I'm currently in bed with a UTI, and it's making me confused. Oh, what's a UTI? If you don't mind me asking. I think is that like an infection or something? Urine infection. Ah, okay. Oof. Not fun. Hope it's not too bad. I hope you get better soon. Ghost. Oh, nice. Let's go. Like, what would it's like antibiotics? It would that, wouldn't it? I would have thought. Hey, Eighth, how you doing, buddy? The how was the how was the TCG meetup? I don't think that's worth it, really. But yeah, I hope the your infection subsides soon. Ghost. I'm just trying to think like I'm sure it's just like is it like not antihistamines, but like something along those lines, right? Just drink a lot of water. Is that like what I gather is the best sort of thing to combat that? Or am I completely wrong? I think I've had a urine infection, so you have to forgive me for the lack of knowledge. Yeah, I hope you're doing alright, Heath. It's gonna be paid for like 10 hours straight. Nice. Hey, you got practicing. You got some marathon practice going in. Hell yeah. Been drinking a lot of water, but it still persists even then. But it has suddenly been getting better. Oh, with your cough, yeah. Just like, yeah. I mean, you just drink water and like cough mixture and cough medicine. What's it? No, what is it? Cavonia. That's why I used to have. Like I used to take. It's like Cavonia. That was like that would like get the hairs on the inside of your chest standing up. Hey, that's a loss, but that's fine. Hey, level 81. Sweet. Gold source time. Do the mini cacpot stuff first. You can do this every day, but I just forget because I'm an idiot. Give all your patronage. Oh, you. I want the 10k. Well, that was fucking dreadful. Alright, let's go find. Crackpot board. See how many see if we got all constellation prizes. How many got there, bud? Ooh, nice. Oh, that's from Pandemonium. Yeah, Purgatory. That's from Pandemonium, Endwalker, normal raids. Shit. Okay, 1376. One. Constellation prices, that's fine. Right, we're gonna go with the usual. 69. 420. 420 blaze it. And then random for the last one. 7844. Or 7884. Fuck my eyes. Yeah, I've been using that and it works for a while, but once it wears off, I start coughing again. It's annoying. Yeah, that is annoying. I think it does. I think they do say it's every like 4 hours, isn't it, or 4 to 6 hours to keep having it. Also, teaching some kids how to play Card Fight Vanguard today as well. I took it for 10 of them. So next gen are being taught by me. Hell fucking yeah. Let's go. Love that. Love to see it. Passing on the knowledge. You'd love it. You'd love to see it. Alright, so let's switch to... Let's switch to Viper. Sure. Let's dress up as Cloud. Then frontline. Alliance raid. I think we'll do like Alliance raid. And then like leveling or like high level dungeon, and then kind of go from there. And then we'll probably do main story. You're the one that makes me feel high. Oh, funny thing, Heath. After you left, TMNT yesterday, I did another couple of runs before I went to bed. The last one I did with Wrath. The first, obviously, you have the Portal of Power, and the first two portals after that were Pauper and Scarcity, and I was like, abso-fucking-lutely not. I was like, well, huh. I am not. I'm not grabbing those. I was like, damn. Talk about bad RNG. Eesh. It's like a death. I just thought that'd be quite funny because with when we did that run and it was the Scarcity and Pauper were quite good. Portals were quite good for us. Oh. Time to kill. I got one of my decks have an emergency ban list happen after I took it. Oh, wait. I got one of my decks to have an emergency ban list after I took it to one major tournament and won, and then the next major tournament they had to turn off all the decks that could have been there. They sent more copies of yours. Oh, just, I'm sensing a pattern here. You can imagine the organizers been like, like, yeah, I did a thing. Yeah, I did it. That was me. I can just imagine you walking in like, yeah, that was me. I did that. Sorry. Not really. Yeah, why is everyone's cards like yours? It might be because I won the whole thing. Could be, possibly. Yeah, I can imagine you doing that. To be fair, just just causing your deck to be banned from future tournaments because it's too good. It's like, all right, fair enough. You got me. Ugh. Yawning. Yeah, I did a run of Splintered Fate last night, and it was like, yeah, Portal of Power, okay. Portal of Paupers, I was like, no. And Portal of Scarcity, I was like, no. I was like, absolutely, fuck that. Just can take those portals and go shove it. Guessing they're not meant to go. Yeah, they're not meant to go into the dragon. Maybe. It was a hyper consistent deck that made my opponent have no cards in hand, which forced my opponent to take every attack which barely hit their vanguard. Oh, wait. Okay, hang on. I need to try and process that quickly. A consistent deck that made my opponent have no cards in hand, so they probably couldn't attack. Yes, because they had no cards, they couldn't do anything. They had to just take. So they had to just take your attacks, basically. Every hit. And because they didn't have anything on any cards on there, and they could when they attacked, it was like, yeah, they just couldn't do anything with them. Okay, yeah, that's I can see why. I can see why. Yeah, I can see why. All blockers shield. Yeah, yeah, cards have shield value. Yeah, that makes sense. Offensive and defensive. It feels weird playing Dawntrail music when we're doing in a Realm Reborn dungeon or raid. I do love the music in Dawntrail. Oh, somebody didn't go in the right places. I had a book's worth of cards in hand. Yeah, yeah, they had nothing, and you were like, oh, let me just flick through real quick. That's not the question of if I can hurt him. It's just how much can I hurt my enemy player, basically. Like, do I want to do this damage? Do I do that damage? Well, I could give them an AoE or DOT. It's like, choices, choices. Choices, choices. Go, 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 go. Go fight the boss. Yeah, I'm in. Oh, me. I did that in every round of that tournament, so yeah, I get the death stares every. I got the death stares happening. It's disgusting. Yeah, they're just looking like, what the fuck? Like every round, you're just like, oh, you have no cards? Whoops, my bad. Do-do-do. Mm-hmm. Ugh. Yes. So you're teaching the new generation of all the broken broken things. Next week, I looked at the tournament results and went to my friends. I think my deck's getting banned. And the funny thing is, I only spent 30 minutes constructing that deck. Damn. You know, sometimes the best decks are the ones that just don't take that long to. You know, don't take much, not thought, but you know, you're like, oh, I'll just try this, this, and that, and then it's like, oh shit, okay. Sometimes the best ones are not the ones that are well thought out. Or no, or that are constructed over a long period of time. The funny thing is, when you first do, so in this fight, I think when it first came out, what you're meant to do is go to the energy tower consoles and turn off the electricity so that you don't get electrocuted because the floor is electrocuted at the moment. But because even that, even like, but because the way it is now, it's synced to item level and whatnot with our characters and stuff. You don't even need the damage. Just doesn't. It's just it's negligible, to be honest. You can just not turn it off and be fine every time. Like every time I've done this, I've not taken turned off the energy tower consoles. That's one more fight to go. Ah yes, this guy, but Phlegm, Legathon, whatever his name is. Call him Phlegm. Sounds better. Oh, right. And off we go. There's a reason why we're standing there. Because we need to stand on those platforms after hitting a certain HP threshold on this boss. I think it's like halfway. He does a ultimate attack basically where you've got to stand back where we started, and it creates like a shield. So it, like the ultimate bleed attack doesn't insta-kill us. Now we can survive and proceed to the next phase. I think that most times I've done this is like twice. Like the whole, because you can do it if you're quick enough and everyone's like really pushing on the offense. You can like one cycle it. Like you can do this once and then like insta kill him. I'm gonna die on it. Oh, oh. Oh, E-Team didn't step on the button. That's funny as fuck. I mean, to be fair, I saw when I saw the fight, there was nobody in the middle. I have a new deck that I've been working on for the past few years, and when it goes off, it can do 40 plus attacks when most of the decks in the format can barely do 10. That's a lot. That's a lot. That is a lot. A lot of attacks. That's 4 times as much. 4 times as many attacks as your typical. I guess it takes a lot of legwork to get to that point, maybe. It's funny though. We didn't even get the first shield up. That's so funny. Come on. There we go. See? Job done. That's funny. That happens a lot as well. For this, if people get greedy and try and do the second phase, and then if all of them are committed, then maybe. But I think a lot of us just stopped. We're like, all of us were just like, nah. Yeah, the comp is very piece reliant. Makes sense. All right, here we go. Attempt 3. Attempt numero 3. Wow. B team really don't like us. There we go. Nice. Yeah. At the start of my turn, my friend was at 1 damage, 6 is game over, and 22 cards, and he ended up losing on my 40th attack when I still could have gone even further. Yikes. But definitely a lot of well, the sky's the limit on that thing. It sounds like. I think I've got that. Yeah, triple try card already, so I can just trade that in for some MGP. So that's. You know what we'll do? Because we've just done that now. Let's do some hunt. I haven't done hunts for this week. Bit of Limsa. Let's get some extra Aetherite tickets. Not that I need them or anything, but you know, just why not? I guess. Yeah, I did a thing again. Yeah, again, seems just.
That's it. What's what? I've come up
with
with a new recipe.
Hey, Ben.
Can't wait to try it.
Can't wait to try it. How you doing, Ben? Hope you're doing well, buddy. White Joker, Central Shroud. How's your Sunday going? Could be anywhere in that region. Well, fun. Come up with a new recipe. You sure did. But yeah, no, but yeah, hope you're doing well, Ben. Hope you're having a good weekend. And yeah, definitely. I've done all the steps for Cursed Halo, apart from installing the game. So hopefully that should work. Alright, I'm just going to be back and forth to chat a minute because I need to find my way around the map a little bit. Try and find this hunt that I've got, so bear with me a minute. And I've seen you, Jax, queuing some WWE, some Randy Orton. Which is quite funny because I am playing as a Viper, which is hilarious. Okay, it's just not there. Yeah, the things with these Realm Reborn hunts, there's like 50 locations they could be in on this map. So we end up just wandering around aimlessly a little bit, trying to find this fucking thing. It should just pop up on screen saying like, "Oh, your hunt is like southwest of here." It's like, okay, cool. But yeah, hope you're having a good weekend, Ben. Hope all is well. Oh, not there either. Not over here. Fuck's sake. Oh, hello. I'm like, okay, just an Easter egg, just by an Easter bunny, just chilling. I'll let you do your thing, buddy. I'm alright, just sick of this weather. Oh, is it really cold and? Oh no, you said it was really windy, wasn't it? It's really windy by you, right? Yeah, yeah, windy weather is like windy. I say stormy, windy weather is not fun. Lightest. Is it cold as well, or is it just windy? I have a child to. It's gonna be the last place. It's gonna be the last place I look. Garen fucking T. Back to me. The only other place I've not been to is over here. Up southwest. Hold on. Oh fuck. Oh, you're just chilling here, of all fucking places. Alright. Instantly die, please. Thank you. There we go. Put that in. Huh. Didn't realize I had that. Okay. Half castle. That's turned in. Oh, nice. We keep bouncing between 10 degrees and like 50 degrees. It's fucking with the pressure in my head. Oof. Yeah, that sounds horrible. Hell of a fucking swing as well. Like we get like half that in terms of like temperature swing. Maybe not even that. Fucking crazy. Right, Kugane. So we've got 2 more hunts to do, and then that'll probably get us over to the cuts, to the ads, and then we'll do main story then. Data. Right. Okay. Okay, that's nice. It's like 6, 8. It's like 6 places it could be. Okay. Right. Alright. See where. Oh, okay, not that. Fine, cool. All right, so it's going to be normally right the other end of the map. I've had it, so I imagine it being around here, anywhere around here. See? Around here. Shocker. That's down here, there must be. Ah, yeah, found it. All right. Now we go to Ishgard. Done that. Okay, Squonk. It wins. All right. Camp Cloud Top. I love how Ship of Harnikin is on crowd control as well, which I have downloaded because that's for the like Legend of Zelda randomizers. Gonna be that'd be insane doing a randomizer with crowd control enabled. That'd be kind of crazy. And like, didn't you? Oh wait, didn't you do that, Ben? Actually, about it off the top of my head. Yeah, you did. I'm pretty sure you did actually. I remember it. Mm, yeah. Okay, not here. Cool. That's awesome. Oh. Yeah, I hate this map because it's got like two aetherytes like right next to each other, and then the rest of it you just got to like fly around and find out basically. Wait, is that it? Looks like that though. Go this way. You can do chaos randomizers on the ship upon for one time. Oh, I know. Yeah, I know. I've seen Ben do it, and it's mental. Like it's crazy. how much you can randomize on Ocarina of Time. Probably, I would say probably one of the most popular, apart from like DK64, it's probably one of the most. I would say probably one of the more popular randomizers out there. I mean, DK64 has got its own website dedicated to DK64 randomizers. Oh, there's that. Where's Squonk? Oh, there's Squonk. Big strong boy. Need that now. Because I mean, things that are not from Ocarina of Time could be in it. Oh yeah. I can believe that. Back to Ishgard. Oh, okay, well, ads are running, so that's perfect timing. So let the ads run. I'll do this, turn this all in, and then once the ads are done, I will head to Tuliolal and get started on the story. Oh, I can't stop yawning. Fuck. I'm gonna show you. Okay, nearly 1,500 fast travel tokens. Awesome. Switch to, let me switch, let's switch to Red Mage. Speed. I could go to the Dome and Enclave really quick and get rid of some things, send some things in for some gil. Joey. Pretty sure I got some things in my inventory I don't use anymore. Actually, we don't need that anymore, do we? Because we're back over into the store. No worries, man. No worries, man. Yeah, just go do the things. Catch you in a bit, hopefully. Ads should be nearly done. I mean, at level 70 stuff I can get rid of now. If I need to buy them back, I'll buy them back. That's no problem. But then they don't cost that much poetic tombstone at the point. I can't really see myself getting can't really see myself getting many classes, unlocking more classes at the minute. To be honest. Maybe Dancer, but that'll be level 60. But I don't know. I keep umming and ahhing about Dancer, and then I just don't bother. So I might just stick with the classes I have. All right. Well, the ads are done, so I can pause. In-game music back on, and let's go to Tuligolal. Actually, I can do this. Go help the people because Tuligolal has been invaded and attacked, and now we gotta help the people. And you can use I can use the ether. Right. Yeah, there was so much happening, and like it got so late. I was just like, I need to stop here. That's just a Wookla map. All right. Well, yeah, we are in main story stuff now. Thanks. I think I'm all right. See them? Those soldiers? They look like people, but they killed and killed with no hesitation. If they attack us again, how can we hope to defend ourselves? Where are you hurt? No time for fears. Oh, no time for tears. Sorry, not fears. Listen, okay. My way. I'm on my way. Thank you, sir. But my husband and son, they were... yeah, dead. Probably dead. Last time I requested play during Raw SmackDown and AJ appears. If I had Wrestling World fandom would just lose their minds. Oh yeah, definitely. Very, very much so. I know she's done... I think she's done a lot of stuff for Netflix, isn't she? There was like a wrestling show. Netflix that she did some choreography stuff for. My thanks. I'll be fine now, but we failed to protect the people. Why did so many have to die? Where were Vau Wuklamat and Vau Koana? They're not to blame, I understand. I do, but... I need to clear my head. But yeah, I'd imagine people... I think people have asked CM Punk, like, they've asked CM Punk loads of times, like, would she return, would she return? I think he just said it's up to her. Adult citizen. Thank you. I thought I was done for. I heard something disturbing. The enemy leader. They say he looked like Zoralja. That can't be true, can it? Why would the first promise attack his own people? But if it was him, what happens now? Is he going to come back? What do we do if he does? Frightened merchant. But thank you. The pain is better now, but I can't stop shaking. Where do they come from? Why do they attack us? And why are those things still in the sky? We had peace under Gulul Jaja. We were safe. But now? Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah. There was a thing. Mister here. Extra XP, even though I'm level 100, so I can't even get XP. Great. Go back see Wook. Speak with Wook Lamat. Cutscene time. Irritating the people here? Thank you. There were children among the wounded. Children. No, now isn't the time. There are still others who need help. Go and see how things are at Talon March, and afterwards go and find Alize at Bayside Bevy. Oh yeah, well, so the new season of Gunfire Reborn started the other day, and it introduced 2 new weapons, 10 new scrolls, and just a few other scrolls to either change the skills or rarity. One of the weapons is basically a super soaker with a crab on top, but when you fire it, the crab looks like it's getting pleasured. Okay. Interesting. I did update Gunfire Reborn. I did see there was a new update for like a new season or something, but I haven't booted up the game since then. The designated locations for damage. No evidence of significant damage from the battle. The fight did not spread this far, it seems. The new season is hard. I'll say that much. Oh, okay. Much harder than the previous one, then. Fresh scorch marks on the ground are doubtless from the enemy assault. Yeah, by a big margin. Ooh, fuck. Shop appears to have weathered the chaos, though its wares have been strewn across the floor. Yes, yeah. I wonder if Bakul Jaja survived. All remains unscathed, but the enemy ships continue to loom overhead. That is it. Well, there's Alpha now. But the people are shaken. We must do what we can to help them, and quickly. Helped all those I could find, and seen them delivered to the Landsguard care. As many casualties as there are, it would have been worse if the Landsguard hadn't fought as bravely as they did. And if Sir Alja actually meant to harm the people, I mean, look around. The buildings are hardly damaged. Freddy's aim was more to incite fear, to show that he could strike whenever he pleases. But we can discuss that later. How is Lamati? I mean, she's like not holding up very well, but she's doing all right. Even after what happened to her father, she's trying so hard to fulfill her duty. Still, everyone has their limits. She needs rest, and soon. Someone mentioned seeing her head towards the shore. Perhaps she's gone to Gleam Sands. But like, we're looking for Wuklamat then. I mean, after what happened at the end of last stream, like, I'm not surprised she's probably gone to the beach to just cry her eyes out. Oh no! Wait, is that her?
steady now? I've brought you medicine. A drink.
There you are, Lamachi. I was beginning to...
Come on. Come on. Take it. Please.
Lamachi. Lamachi!
How? How could I?
Look at me, Lamachi.
If it's on all difficulty, they have the default difficulty levels, but after the first area boss, you choose what additional effects you get, and that happens after each boss. Oh.
You need rest. You and him both. I will tend to this soul.
But my people... I have to help them.
Tearing her apart.
The Landsguard have matters well in hand. Trust in them. If there's another attack, your people will need you to protect them. They'll need you to be sharp. So please rest. Consider it your duty.
Well said, Alize. Well said. It's not just one effect. I had to choose 4 after the first boss. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, they're not pulling their punches, huh?
I stood before them all. Said that we'd build a nation where everyone knows happiness.
Yeah, but you didn't foresee this coming. Like, no one did.
So much for that promise. What good is a vow of resolve who cannot save her people? You'll stick with me.
I've got nothing better to do.
Thank you. My head's a little clearer now. I need to concentrate on what I can do, rather than what I can't. We've dealt with unfriendly factions before. From Yokhui still longing for conquest, to adherents of blessed siblings, people who are unwilling to listen. Even so, I believed that by learning about one another and engaging in good faith, we could peacefully settle our differences. And we did. But my brother is different. There will be no reasoning with him. He killed our people, our father. He'll stop at nothing to achieve his goal. What's more, he has power. The power to destroy the peace we've worked so hard to preserve. If I'm to protect that peace, then I must fight. I must confront Zorolja and kill him.
Damn. Oh, I mean, it's not going to be you. It's going to be everybody else. It's going to be an 8-man party of a trial that kills. Or lays him low at the very least. I'm fine. I just needed a moment to settle my nerves. Thank you for being there for me, and for urging me on despite all my sulking. Sitting around complaining isn't very leader-like, is it? So much has happened so quickly. I'm struggling to make sense of it all. Strange soldiers, these floating ships, the new powers Zeralja commands. Given everything he's done, he still intends to do. I know that I can't afford to run headlong into battle. Not this time. I cannot let this terrible pain in my heart lead me astray. I will make it my strength, the strength to do what I must. Right, I'm heading back to the palace. I need to talk strategy with Corna. Could you and the others join us in a while? However we decide to proceed, I want you all aware of it. Oh, and could you tell Alice I'll be alright? She's probably a Bayside bevy. Over there. Damn it. You're all the way over there, Alice. Bit of whatchamacallit. Oh, you're back. By that I take it to mean Lamity's feeling better? She needs to be strong for the people of Terrell, I understand that, but she doesn't have to do it alone. So if she intends to fight, then we fight. Together. That said, I know exactly what we were up against. Pick up the pieces, and as he regards the fallen soldier thoughtfully. It's clearly not a person, but it isn't like any automaton or magitech weapon I've ever seen. Far and wide as you've travelled, though, perhaps you've encountered something similar before? Mind taking a closer look? It may yield some clues of Zeralja's new powers. First, when I assumed they were soldiers in armour, but when I cut them down, it became clear that wasn't the case. Inspect and press R2 and stuff. From a distance, it appears to be simple armor, but upon closer inspection, its construction is quite intricate. The material from which it's made is unclear. See no signs of a power source. Place of where eyes and or a mouth might be, you see a strange sigil on the front of this helm. The general shape of this weapon resembles a gun, but its construction suggests it's far more advanced than anything you've ever seen before. Okay. Oh, what do you think? Unlike anything I've ever seen. Indeed, while it resembles a person, it has features that make it uncanny. The lack of a face not least of all. Did you see any sign of a power source? Or it doesn't run on ceruleum or any other conventional fuel. I tried channeling ether into it earlier, but there was no response. That would seem to rule it out as an arcane entity. It's completely lifeless now, a far cry from the unstoppable enemy it was in battle. The material is made of is a mystery. Rather than a metal, it's more akin to stone? Wait, haven't we seen this somewhere recently? Try deep sun out. That's right, the glowing stone used in the chamber with the gate to the Golden City. While the soldiers are a different colour, the warships are the same black as the stone at the gate itself. Has to be a connection. Let's share observations to the others when we gather at Sunpurge. Alice's on to something. The sooner we get to the bottom of this mystery, the better. Right track? Because We saw it came from the Golden City, but yeah, so how were they to know? But no, Alize's onto something. Way up here, let's go. Right, let's go and see. Looks like everyone's here already. Alright.
Thank you for coming, everyone.
Yeah, because Thangwood and Urianger have already gone back. Charlian at this point.
And thank you for taking charge in the relief effort. We would have fared far worse without you.
Someone had to do it, that's all. Come, let's take stock.
In terms of casualties, at least 50 died in the attack. And many times that number are wounded. All available healers are seen to their care. Structural damage at least is limited, so essential business can be conducted without issue. That said, the people are understandably shaken. We must assuage their fears and begin working to restore things to normal as quickly as possible.
Now, the most confounding mystery remains our enemy. And their mechanical soldiers created with technology that surpasses anything I've ever seen. What is their nature? And how did Zoralja manage to bring them under his command? Such things remain unknown.
They emerged from the dome encasing Yasolani. We're quite certain of that much.
Speaking of the dome, we have some theories, I'm told?
Indeed. I would like to call upon some helpers to join the discussion. May I invite them here?
This is where we're gonna get Ishtola and the rest of the Scions.
By all means.
It's me. Permission has been granted. You can come in.
Greetings, everyone.
That voice. Ah! Best boy. Let's go. Oh, Ketenram. Yep, Ishtola and Graha. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Yeah.
Raha! Y'shtola! After that long voyage, I had hoped that we might be afforded a moment's rest. But I gather circumstances are quite dire.
Yeah, you're not far off.
All is well in the annex, never fear. I've already dealt with the most pressing matters, and others hold the fort in my absence.
I love Graha.
Following the changing of Dawn servants, Galul Jar Jar spoke about the Golden City to his two successors. Thanks to Wuglamat, I was allowed to attend that meeting. What I heard led me to conclude that this was a matter for the students. Thus did I call upon our comrades who possess the requisite expertise. It was actually after that the dome manifested. But, based on what we know, I have reason to believe that it is connected to the Golden City.
While we're eager to help, we have limited familiarity with the situation. Might we trouble you to explain from the beginning?
Oh, buckle up, Ishtola. It's going to be a long story. A few hours later.
As you know, it was a letter I found tucked away in the Baldessian Annex that brought me to Tural. A letter from the Dawn servant addressed to my grandfather, sent some 20 years ago.
The request to investigate the City of Gold.
Indeed. The strange thing is, there was mention of neither Tural nor the city in our records.
Ooh.
Hoping to learn the truth of my grandfather's mission, what he
Giving him a
did and
cuppa.
saw,
No worries, Eighth. No
I
worries.
volunteered to help in the right
No
of
worries at all.
succession. At the end of which, I was able to hear the tale from Galul Jar Jar.
Ow.
Like
Smack
us,
my knee.
My grandfather
What elbow,
went
sorry.
to the deepest chamber of the Sky Deep Cenote. And, like us, he saw the gate to the Golden City.
Dun dun dun. Insane.
Is that what you required our help with? This gate?
Ooh.
It was. You see, the
Let me-
gate was opened once in the past. And
It led to another reflection.
Wait, what? My character's like,
I can take the story from here. Considering
my character's like, what the fuck?
I reckon maybe I'm best equipped to speak on the matter.
What do you mean? Okay, so that gate was to a different world, basically. One of the 13 reflections, 12 reflections. Okay, Ram.
I was there too, you see. In those ruins, together with Galuf and Galul Jar Jar. And what I saw that day, I'll never forget.
Oh, we're gonna experience it now. We're gonna see it happen. Since day one Ishtola, exactly. And since one Ishtola.
This black stone is remarkable. I cannot help but wonder if the structures in this part of the ruins were built by a completely different civilization.
It was over 1,000 years ago that the giants mined here. Their records make no mention of glowing stones.
It harbors high concentrations of ether, and on the surface are what appear to be arcane patterns. They aren't Allagan, or Mahi, or Nemean. If anything, they put me in mind of the calculations of the South Sea Islanders, but even then,
And Cat Ram's just like,
7 hells.
uh-oh.
What did you do?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing. I didn't press anything. Promise. Swear.
An earthquake?
There's the gate.
None of this has ever happened before.
A void gate? Nay, this is different.
What the fuck? Wait. That Kryl as a baby, and that's Kryl's mum? That's Kryl. Gonna be Kryl. She's gonna give it to Galuf. Like, keep her safe.
Baby? Now, hold on. Why would you...
Now what's this?
It's the key, and that was the key that Zoralja used.
What is this? Who are you?
They ran back through. They gave her a child? So they gave her, well, I'm going to assume it's Kryl. They gave her, so they gave Kryl and a key. An hourglass sort of key thing. Okay, okay.
Though it never opened again. Galuf continued to study the gate for years after that, hoping to learn something of value.
Maybe the gate reacted to... Well, no, they had the key, didn't they? So that would have reacted to the key, mainly.
All he could conclude was that it was built with unknown technology, and that it led to another world, one apart from the void.
One of the reflections.
We'd assumed the ruins themselves were the Golden City, only to discover that the real prize actually lay beyond the gate, and beyond our reach.
Welcome back. Welcome back, Heath. Normal cup of tea or anything fancy?
Couldn't make head nor tail of the artifact either. As it had similar properties to the black stone in the ruins, We were convinced it was important, so Galul Jar Jar took it to the palace for safekeeping. Galuf, meanwhile, took the baby with him back to Charlian and raised her as his own.
And that's gonna be Kryl.
Then the child was...
Oh.
The earring inside the letter to my grandfather. It was apparently found amongst my swaddling clothes.
If this is true, then it means that you hail from another reflection.
Yeah, so she's not actually... Kryl was actually never from here.
So it would seem. I still struggle to take it all in myself.
It's crazy. Holy shit.
Looking back, Grandfather was always quick to seek distractions whenever I broached the subject. But never would I have guessed anything like this.
Huh. I'm fancying us aliens now? Yeah, sort of something like that, yeah. Normal Yorkshire tea. Nice.
But enough about me. We have more pressing matters.
The forces that assailed Tuliyola. You suspect they are somehow connected to the Golden City?
Thinking back on it, the soldiers looked like they could have been made from the same black stone.
And leading them was Zeralja. His involvement also lends weight to the theory.
Hmm.
On the day of the succession ceremony, a bandit took me unawares and knocked me out.
Oh, I didn't kill him. Oh,
When
God.
I came to, I found my home turned upside down, with a few particular items missing. Namely the keystones I was entrusted with, for my role as Watcher of the Gate.
That's how he got them.
You believe that it was...
Alja.
I only got a glimpse of him, but I was a blue-scaled Hubigo. I know of no other.
The artifact stored at the palace was also stolen. The thief struck during the ceremony, and the guard was spread thin.
So our assumption is Zeralja somehow opened that gate to another reflection, where he acquired advanced technology and his mechanical army.
Yeah, basically, I think you got it bang on, to be honest. Bang on.
It fits. And if he did, then it's also likely that the dome is a product of this unknown reflection.
Hold on. We've been going on and on about the reflections, but what of my home? What's become of it?
Oh, yeah, 'cause it was his home. Yeah, it's gone. This looks like a job for the slice of the seventh. Oh no, we're gonna find out. That's a bit too corny. Gonna find out.
Indeed. Where it concerns other realities, I dare say the Scions are best suited to...
Yeah, I'll let Alpha know. Be like, the signs of the seventh dawn are here. You know, just point me
You
at.
say that again. We've been to the literal edge of existence. Some mysterious giant dome shouldn't scare us.
Fine.
As you know, our order has ostensibly disbanded. We thank you to be discreet about our unofficial reunion.
Well, she will kill you.
Worry not. We'll spare no effort to get to the bottom of this. And with our hero eager to help, you can be confident of the results.
I mean, Grahan is not wrong.
I'm coming with you. If that's where my brother is, then that's where I must go. I can't say I understand everything you're discussing, but I know what I have to do. I have to put a stop to Zeralja and restore the people's happiness.
Suffice it to say, I share Lamachi's desire to join you. However, under these circumstances, it would be unwise for both vows to be absent from the city.
Yeah, that makes sense.
As such, I shall remain in Tuliyollal. Come what may, I will protect our nation. So go forth, sister.
Fucking Conan's like,
and do what you must.
ouchin. Yeah.
Thank you.
It may be prudent for us to likewise divide our forces. While one group ventures into the dome, the other keeps guard without.
Agreed. There's something I wish to investigate out here, so I will remain.
I'll stay with
as
you,
well.
Ashtola, please.
The enemy's warships still loom overhead, and I would see that we're prepared for the worst.
I wish to go to the dome.
Yeah, it makes sense for Krarl to go
As
to
a
the dome.
student, I have an obligation to investigate this potential threat to the world.
Hmm?
But I'd be lying if I said I'm not deathly curious about my origins. If there's aught to be learned, then I want to learn it.
In that case, please let me come too. I have to see what's become of my home. I may not be a fighter, but I know those lands like the back of my hand. I can guide you.
If you hadn't offered, I would have asked. We're counting on you.
I know, but I would have asked.
I'm not one for waiting around, so if it's all the same to you, I'll join the Dome crew.
You should accompany them, Graha. I expect your knowledge and experience will be useful.
Yeah, he knows about domes and
In the
other worlds
meantime,
and stuff.
I intend to learn what I can about the gate, and will keep you apprised of my findings. Pray do the same.
Assuming communication is possible from inside the dome, we'll maintain contact and share any developments.
Let's go.
It seems our teams are assembled. A fine roster, I think.
Well, it's missing
Looks good to me.
it's missing a gunbreaker, a suave gunbreaker, and a astrologian. But you know, I'm sure they're making a difference. And it's missing a certain Azure Dragoon as well. But B for now. And a monk. Yeah, it's missing a monk. I mean, if my monk was level 100 then, or 90, then I probably would have, you know. Listen to me.
It's truly heartening to have you at our side for this. Thank you, everyone. Now, before we
One of the signs was a monk?
there's one thing I need to do. The people are still shaken by the attack, and I
Oh.
need to reassure them as best I can.
Yeah, we are missing a monk as well, actually. Think about it, yeah. Yeah, she's kind of doing her own thing now. It's like slightly sad because, you know, obviously the signs have been disbanded, but since then you haven't really seen much of her. Not probably since. Yeah, you probably don't see much of her since after Stormblood, really. Like Shadowbringers and Endwalker, you don't. She makes a couple of appearances, but that's about it. Einstein? I don't think Einstein was a monk. I know what I have to do now. Together as one. Or the investigating the dome, Wuklamat wishes to see one important matter. Or do you mean the astrologian? Do you mean Cinema? I know we're in a hurry to set off, but before we do, I need to address my people. The peace we swore to uphold has been shattered. They need to understand what's happened and how we intend to fix it. But I wanted to call an assembly of the Winged Walk and assure them that all will be well. As shaken as they are, I don't know how many will come. It's those who are most distressed that that truly need to hear your words. But like I shall seek out such souls and encourage them to attend. I'll help too. This is an important step in the city's recovery. You to join us, Eldorath? Yeah, sure. Why not? No, Einstein the Dragoon, the broody guy. Oh, Estinian, you mean? I love how you call him Einstein. Estinian, Esty Bestie. Yeah. Yeah, the Dragoon, yeah. You don't have a ninja or samurai either. No. We don't. There is a ninja... Yeah, then there is a ninja lady that I very, very like in this game called Yugiri. Who you meet in A Realm Reborn. And becomes much more prominent in Stormblood. And there's also a samurai character in Stormblood as well. But yeah, they're not really part of the Scions. Oh. Thank you. I'll go ahead and have the Lands God announce the address. People must first know whether there's going to be one before they can decide whether or not they want to hear it. You can see that to the Splendid Quarter and Bayside Bevy, Annesley and I will split the rest of the city between us. I call him Einstein because he's dumb. That's funny. I mean, he's not the sharpest tool in the shed. He's very good at fighting, but that's about it. I'm a samurai and I'm part of the Scions. I mean, I was a samurai once upon a time. I think around Heavensward, I was a samurai. Yeah, Heavensward, Stormblood, sort of. And then I was a gunbreaker. Yeah, I think I was a gunbreaker from like halfway through Stormblood, maybe to pretty much Endwalker. I think I did, yeah, I think it was like 2.5 expansions. I was a gunbreaker tank. Einstein, I like him. Yeah, he's cool. Because how far are you now in 14 cinema? When your love falls to the enemy, what will happen to us? To our homes, our farms, everything we've worked so hard to build? Lives in communities and historic histories, all reduced to ash by these merciless villains. I heard Val Wuklamat is planning to address the people, but what's the point? What can she and her brother possibly have to say? Hello? Really? The Dawn Sevens have a plan already? They've lost so much, yet they're prepared to carry on? And sitting around worrying about what's to come will change nothing. It would be a lie to say I'm hopeful for the future, but I will go hear what they intend to do. I just met Hraesvelga. Oh, and I'm like, what? 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 Yeah, so that's Hraesvelga. Yeah, you're definitely heading in towards Heavensward now. Still can't believe we were attacked. For a mercy, if my family was spared, I don't know what I would have done had they come to harm. I understand Val Wuklamat is going to make an address soon. I'll be there, of course. Business unexpected. Please leave me be. So much in the shocking holy moly Legasp and Legap game. Yeah, it's a lot going on. Yeah, you're finding out about Ishgard and stuff. Basically. Have you met a lady? I can't remember. I don't want to say her name just yet because I don't want to spoil it, but my father is gone, leave me to mourn. Why didn't they put that at the beginning though? I don't know. Blue Jar Jar is slain, and yet Val Wuklamat and Val Quan still fight for our nation? For us? Very well. If they would speak, at least I can do is listen. Cheerful. How can you be cheerful? Checking on everyone, are you? The city's definitely seen better days, but we can only spare so much time for mourning. Maybe by looking to the future, can we overcome this crisis? And we all need to do our part. Definitely missed somebody, haven't I? I hate I worked so hard for Flying Month for them to take it away in a world that needs flying. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, ether currents do be a bit of a bitch. I think, so if I'm not mistaken, so luckily you only need to get 10 at this moment in time. But yeah, the only thing is that there's 4 in the land, and then there's 5 of them are quests. Yeah, yeah. I know, like if you go back to the Realm Reborn places, you can fly, but every new expansion you got to learn how to. You basically got to grab all the ether currents and learn how to fly. I think I've done. Got 2 left in Shalani, quest-wise. I know, they decided to make you do the pick and side quest you never do otherwise. Mm-hmm. Yeah, blue quests. Gotta love the blue quests. Gotta love them. What's his last citizen? I need to find. Where is this last distressed citizen I need to look for? No. It's a pain. I neglected it in Endwalker. I just did the main quest, and I was like, I don't need flight. And then I was like, I do need flight, and I ended up spending like hours off stream just trying to get all the ether currents and stuff, and it was annoying. Luckily, it's only like 1 quest to get the ether currents. Then the quest, but then obviously there's the main quest stuff you need to get to. The last ones, it's always like 3 sets of 2 or 2 sets of 2 blue quests, and then the last one is always like main story. Yeah, it's the game's way of making you earn it, basically. Yeah. I mean, yeah, like Ethan said, it shows that you're already invested in the game already. Where's this last person I need to speak to? Fuck. Like I've searched everywhere and it's like no. There. Right there. Down there. I think I've been down there. Down. Oh, right. Yeah. Oops. It's not safe here. Not anymore. I could try to leave Terrell, but where else is there to go? You look the well-travelled sort. Please, I can't stay here, but I fear nowhere in Tyrell is beyond the enemy's reach. What are the lands across the Salt? I know. Even if I ran, I know I'd regret it in the end. I love Tyrell. This is my home, and I know the Dawn Servants would give their lives to defend her. I will put my faith in them and listen to what they have to say. Just for more distressed citizens. Okay. I guess I thought it'd be like it'd be a Final Fantasy game, and although it is, it's spread out with like a dozen side quests between what I'd say is main story. Yeah, it's a Final Fantasy game, but it's also an MMO, so they've had to like it's a completely different way of playing a Final Fantasy game. Really. Oh, hands are running. Right, I'm just gonna run to. It is actually. Yeah, I think that's what the hardest thing is. Really, is telling yourself that it's not a Final Fantasy game that you think it is. It's not like Final Fantasy VII or 8 or 9. It's like Final Fantasy VII. It's like Final Fantasy meets like World of Warcraft. Yeah, it's like here's a Final Fantasy story. And like side quests and stuff in like the pacing and like visuals and well, not visuals, but in the pacing and sort of like gameplay style of World of Warcraft. There's a lot of it is world building. I will admit, I will say that a lot of the side quests, and the early side quests and stuff is a lot of world building. It's a lot of just trying to. It's a lot of lore that the game is trying to throw at you to be like, okay, well, this is what this is. Here you learn more about this city and this region and this race of clan and stuff like that, and it's a lot. It is a lot to take on. And it's easy enough because I did it before. Like it's easy enough to be like, oh, I don't really care, whatever, and then the game kind of like but the game will reference it like later down the line, and then like I've the amount of times I've been like, okay, and then it's like, oh yeah, they're actually calling back to a quest that you did in like a Realm Reborn, but the quest you're on is like Endwalker. It's like, oh shit, okay. Yeah, it really does like test your knowledge of what you've learned so far of the game, how the not so much how the how the game works, but just of the world of Eorzea. But yeah, I think once you start to get through Heaven's Ward and get into Ishgard and all that stuff, then it really kicks in. Like the story starts to like get some traction. You're like, oh, okay. But yeah, it's really good. It's really, really good. Yeah, and that's something that the Trails game do as well. Okay. Yeah, I remember you saying like it's where this is like expansions with the Trails game. It's like the actual full games almost. Where they, like say Trails in the Sky 1, 2, and 3, and you got Daybreak and stuff like that. But they're all like different. They all connect, but they're all different, like their own little stories as well. All right, welcome back to the answer, everybody. Oh. Phew, the wares are mostly intact. Glad tidings for my clients. Oh, sorry friend, but I've got no time to spare. Vau, Klamat, and Koana will be soon giving a public address, and I have to finish taking inventory before then. In the circumstances, it must be quite important. I want to be there as well. Paranoid resident. Can't leave now. What if those soldiers come back? What are those strange machines looming overhead? Gods, I have so many questions. I see. It would put my mind at ease to learn something, anything of the threat we face. Alright then, I'll go to the Winged Walk. Thank you. I feel better already, and I'm likely better still once I hear what the Dawns have to say. Ooh, cleaning up is tiring work. You've been busy helping as well, I'm guessing. Right now it's tough for everyone, but Tuliolal wants to come to this. The new Dawn servants to protect and lead us. We'll get through it together. We have to hurry to save the world now, after I've done 7 things for Moogles, and you know what Moogles want, flowers or honey, with a level 54 bear next to it. Yeah, sounds about right. I need to stock up food and medicine as much as I can. What else is there? I can't afford to forget anything. Yeah, see, Trails, and at least the 0-1 I've played, it's 2 to 3 things, all different, and it doesn't feel half as much as padding as 14. Gotcha. Sorry, sir, but I'm busy. Too much to do and too little time. There's no telling when those stone men will return. I have to get out of here. Find somewhere safe. Wilcomat wants to speak with us? Perhaps she has a plan then. I suppose there's no harm in hearing what she has to say. Hello? Whatever it is, I don't have time. I have to finish repairing this cart. There's only so much I can carry on my back. When those hollow devils come again, I need to be ready. Wilcomat and Falcon mean well, but they're young and inexperienced. They barely look after themselves. If we're to survive, I do not know if we can count on them. I mean, that's kind of true. Going to strike back at the enemy? So they've resolved to face this? It is too early to be thinking of running. All right, I'll go and hear their address. I think I'm just getting frustrated, but the game then sprinkles some juicy that keeps me going, just as I'm about to quit and watch a YouTube of the cutscenes. Yeah, that's how they get you. That's how they get you. They just kind of do a little cutscene and they're like, oh, well, I want to know more now. I want to know what happens. I want to know what happens on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. You know, they pull you back in. You're like, well, I need to know what happens now. Yeah, I know that feeling. To be fair though, I did when I played this, I played a little bit of. I started. Yeah, I did A Realm Reborn fairly quickly, like straightforward. Like I didn't take many breaks. From it, like, you know, I played it like once or twice a week or whatever. But then once I got to Heaven's Ward, once I got into Ishgard, I was like, okay, and I stopped. I think I stopped for like 6 months. Yeah, I think I stopped playing for about 6 months or so. Then I picked it back up again, and I was like, okay. And then I played through Heaven's Ward, and I was like, oh, okay. This is good. I need to play more of this now. And then I played. So then after that, I played through Stormblood pretty quickly, and then I took a big. I think I took another break then before playing Shadowbringers and all the patches. I did Shadowbringers and all the patches, and then I took another break then after that before streaming the Endwalker main quest line. We did Endwalker on stream. So, and now we're doing Dawntrail. That third references a lot of what was to come in the future games in the series, and yet at the time, not many people played it, and some of which we were just getting into the story. Mm-hmm. Yeah, cutscenes, not like a wind-up Alfie minion. I can pet Alf now. Yeah, you can. You can pet a lot of the Scions actually. Get minions for a lot of them. Looks like you've brought quite a few people. Thank you. I'd say I actually returned ahead of you, But upon hearing that you were still out there, she decided she was unsatisfied with her own efforts and left again. Oh. Yeah, Alize is very much one that she sees our character and she's like, no, I gotta be like our character, like the Warrior of Light or Warrior of Darkness. See, heavens, what is keeping me going? There's cetacea and dragons and and that thing and I said that thing. There's another thing. It's like and then and then there's a new town. It's like Stinian, and it's like my apologies for involving you all in the Turali affairs. We are simply helping dear friends in need. Having travelled the lands of Tural, sharing in the rich colours of your cultures of your people, I can see it no other way. What's more, Zaralja and his army pose a threat not only to Tural but to the star as a whole. We will stand with you to protect what you hold dear. Thank you. I don't expect you've had much, if any, rest. How are you holding up? I'm fine. Thanks to a little encouragement from Alderath. You needn't worry about me either. Whatever weariness I feel is no match for my desire to protect my people. We will restore peace to the nation and preserve our father's legacy. And it begins by speaking to the people from our hearts. Right. We'll need to see to a few things first, but feel free to go ahead to the plaza and wait. I don't want to spoil big story stuff for 8th, but I've seen bits, but even I didn't see some things, and it was very, and then very spelled to build my mind. Yeah. Yeah, I think I've seen you in chat when Neon went through, redid A Realm Reborn up to Heaven, Endwalker. My father raised them well. That he did. So pretty too. I can see why they. Yeah, yeah. Hraesvelg is a cool looking dragon. Well, that was a lot of people. Yes, a lot of people. All right. Here we go. Breath.
Namachi, are you all right?
Yes, don't worry. I'm ready for it. The fear, and sadness, and anger. Everything.
I am the reason to your resolve. But more than that, I am your brother. You needn't bear this burden alone. Remember this.
He's right. I suppose they can see them from there.
As you likely already know, my father, our former Dawn servant, lost his life in the recent attack. He challenged the enemy leader to a duel and fought with skill and valor. And for a moment, we believed he had won. But wielding an unknown power, his foe returned from death and struck him down.
Also, some series main story bits are well over an hour long. I'm usually bursting for a loot halfway through a dungeon thingamy. Yeah. A concert, big TV screens either side of stage. Yeah. It's that.
I could only watch as this happened. I could not tarnish my father's honor by interfering. Many of you have suffered terribly. You've taken wounds. You've lost friends and family. As vow of resolve, I failed in my duty to protect you. Words can't express the shame and regret I feel. And as much as it pains me to reveal this, the enemy leader was none other than my brother Zorolsha.
Zorolsha? It's true! I saw him!
We believe he staged the attack from Yasulani, which has been encased within a mysterious dome. I know that you're concerned for your loved ones there as well.
And the dungeons are long. Yeah, but still action-packed. Like, you feel it's a race even when turn-based. I remember that first time playing FF8. Yeah, when you play in the dungeon on a time limiter. Yeah.
But mark my words, I won't let Zorolja torment us any further. Our father gave his life to protect our nation, and I'm prepared to do the same.
Ah, you're not going to die. You're the main character. Like.
You say that, but those metal monstrosities are still up there in the sky. What are you going to do about them?
Nothing.
The enemy is still on our doorstep, and waiting for them to strike again accomplishes nothing. That's why we're going to strike first. We are going to take the battle straight to Zorolja and put an end to it all.
And while my sister sallies forth, I will take charge of the city's defenses. Not another soul will come to harm. We swear to you.
Like our father before us, we will lead with resolve and reason to restore peace to our nation. So please, have patience and faith.
So the resolve goes on the attack, while reason shores up the defenses. Sounds like a fine plan.
Oh, he's not dead then.
Needless to say, you can count on my sword. Dural's my home, and I'll do my part for it.
I'm gonna lie, for a half second I thought he turned evil again, and I was like, oh fuck. All the signs are dead in at my point in story. I have Alfie and Tartaru, who I also love, but only like a little sister. Oh, okay. So you're at that. Oh, okay. So you had that big point in the story in Uldar. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I think I know. I know roughly where you are. Gotcha. Like I said, Trails to Azur's Finals Dungeon took me 9.5 hours to get through it. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hear, brother. That makes two of us. Or was that two of we? What of the rest of you? Will you let others do the work? Or will you do your part and fight?
Woo! Awesome.
We fight! We fight! We're two Leolans because we're united! We'll stand with you and weather this storm!
He's right. This is our nation, and it falls to us to protect it.
Damn right.
We'll fight too! For Tuliolal! Me too! Me too!
Oh, he's
all together in this.
He's pumped. He's pumped up. Interesting. I think even the developers say like, don't play it all in one go. Like, take breaks if you need to, because that's what I did. I took like
Thank you, everyone.
I took like months worth of breaks after like an expansion, or 2 expansions. Because it's a lot to take on, and it's not a game that should be played all the time.
About our foe, and we will continue to learn more. In time, we will have the means to make their warships fall from the sky. When we join hands with our countrymen and our allies from afar, we're stronger than we dare to hope. Together, let us show the enemy the might of Tuli Yolal.
Yeah, woo! Clap, clap, clap.
You are the beating heart of our nation. Each and every one of you. Uncertain days lie ahead, but for now, I ask you to persevere, to go about your lives as you always do. Only then can we ensure we have the resources to see our nation through these trials. And when the time comes, we will strike. Tuliyola will not fall. We will prevail, and peace and happiness will be ours again.
That went rather well. That went rather well indeed. Yeah, I've had to take breaks with the Trails game series as well, as it feels like it's in an odd way, kind of like an MMO at times with its pacing. I got some advice from Haley as well. Oh, Helicopter, nice too. It's an MMO and you don't usually play for story. You don't usually play for story. Yeah, you normally just level up most of the time. Plus, I did some of Dark Knight, so I'm barely waiting for dungeons, which also made me pee. Yeah, if you play as a tank, it's much quicker dungeon times, but there is more but you do have more responsibility. That's the only thing. But as long as you know, like, okay, this is the attack I do to gather like multiple enemies, this is the attacks I do for a single enemy and stuff like that. These are my buffs, these are my like damage, you know, abilities to negate damage or whatever. Then yeah, if you take the time and learn the classes and learn what each button does, then that helps you a long way as well. Listen to Wuklam and Koana. I was reminded of my time in the first. Aww. While the Exarch was no king, I often found myself speaking before the people of the Christian in like manner, and through their deeds they answered me. People of Tural too will rise to the occasion. This I can tell. Alphino has considered how best to help carry out Wuklamat's plan. As I was told, pull the enemy, I was like, okay man, I just got this. Yeah. A lot of people, unless you say like, hey, at the start, like, hey, I'm a new person, people just think you're like, you've played the game for like hours and hours and on end. Well, the hour of departure is at hand. DPS usually are a dime a dozen, so it can mean that it can be a while for certain race and the like. Yes. Yeah, if you want, yeah, it's healer and tank are the quick ones, or dungeons, because nobody wants to play as them, really. And for the main story ones, to be honest, you could probably do it solo without needing other people as well, but it's. I was waiting over an hour to fight Odin, and I just gave up. Yeah, I can imagine that. And with those fights like that, there's 2 tanks, so you can be like, as long as one person's like knows what they're doing and tanking, you can just be like another. Like you can just be another sort of DP damage-based character in a sense. Obviously, unless there's additional enemies that crop in, then you probably have to take them out. Those of us remaining here shall accompany you part of the way. I, for one, would like to see the dome firsthand. Set forth as soon as everyone is ready. I will inform Buklamat that... There you all are. Ah, Lamati. We're just planning to call on you. Are you ready to leave? I am. Seeing the people come together as one, knowing that they haven't given up hope, it was all the encouragement I could ask for. Right then, let's get going. We leave from the Dawntrail Skygate. Alinus to Heavens would most have been with Alfian and Estinian, hence enjoying it mostly. Yeah. Yeah, because they're with you all the time. And that's part of the story. Okay, that makes sense. Them to be. Alright, let's go. Should have everything we need for the expedition, from food to medicine to gear. It's quite amazing how much you can fit in Arenville's rucksack. The dome appears to lie well beyond Shaloani. Good thing we have Arenville to guide us. Solani isn't exactly a short distance from Shaloani. If the train isn't operating, we need to consider other means of travel. As Lamati says, let's stay vigilant. From afar, I can sense something isn't right about that dome. Kuana and Ketchenram will continue to manage affairs at the palace. Once I've inspected the dome, I will join them to make preparations against further incursion. Everyone's here? Good. This is it, my friends. We go to strike down Zeralja and secure peace for Tuliolal. We'll be passing through Shaloani, where there have been reports of enemy movement, so stay sharp. Welcome back, Ben. How was the shopping trip? That's an interesting. That's an interesting emo. Lansgard had told me about them. They emerged from the dome in quick succession and took to looming overhead. Display of force by the vessels in Tuliolal. Indeed, while they haven't been taking any aggressive actions, I want to see how things are in the area before me. We'll be passing a few settlements on the way to Shaloani Station. This is the perfect opportunity to look around. In that case, Alderath and I know a few locals who can help. Sure do. Not quite raspberry, but... Mine's not a raspberry, it's a blah 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 blah. Yeah, exactly. Hey Storm. How you doing? What is happening? Let's divide into 2 groups. Arenville, Alizé, and Alderath will come with me to inquire with the locals. Meanwhile, the rest of you can go and inspect the dome. Understood. Once everyone is finished, let us reconvene at Shaloani Station. I don't know if I want to be a part of it. We just got licking emotes going off. That with Husatawi. That's where the Dust Watch is based, if I remember correctly. We do. The Sheriff of Kemaka should be able to tell us a few things. There's a lot of lick emotes, isn't it? Asolani Shadow. What the fuck? How many do you have? Hi Faye. Good to see you. How you doing? Plead the fifth. No worries, Storm. No worries. How was stream earlier? I know you were playing Persona 3 and then some Devil May Cry 3 as well. I think I saw you playing as well. Head pat. Everyone's just throwing out their weirdest emotes now, huh? I just want to say a chatty stream and finish with FF1 Pixel Remaster. Oh, nice, nice. FF1 has Pogger's music. So does the Pixel Remasters have really good music. Oh, it's you two. And Halby, Val Wuklamat as well? You're the Sheriff of the Dustwatch, yes? What's the situation here in Husatawi? Well, the enemy hasn't tried to pick a fight with us yet. The ships gave us a shock when they first appeared, but they've just been floating there, holding position. That said, I've received some unsettling reports from elsewhere. We've been investigating to the extent we can, but we're spread thin and haven't looked in on Sheesh Springs yet. Apparently mechanical soldiers were seen in the vicinity. What? If this is true, then the people there are in danger. I worry about the other townships as well. The rest of you could head to the springs. I'll pay a visit to Mehwatis Soan. I'll accompany Erinville. See you all in a little while. Alright, we're gonna... Going to the Sheesh Springs. Yeah, no problem, no worries at all. I saw you on and I was like, yeah. Try and get the Koro tab up. I'm doing alright. Tired. But I haven't been sleeping great lately, so that makes me why. Probably why. And all clear this way. But no, apart from being tired, I'm alright. Mechanical soldiers don't seem to be in the area. Still, we should talk to the locals. Let's each make rounds and see what we can still learn. Yeah, there's the dome. That's very menacing. Orb. What is this, Las Vegas? The spamming emotes makes me happy. Nothing wrong with spamming emotes, to be fair. My power napper became asleep this evening, and I am not too sleepy yet. At 3 AM. Oof. Oh yeah, it is really late for you right now. Let's go to bed at this goblin hour. I don't wanna. Yeah, I feel that. I haven't been falling asleep since like I've been trying to get to sleep early, but then, well, this weekend I don't tend to because it's, you know, I don't work, so I tend to go bed later. But yeah. Well, tomorrow morning's gonna suck for me, I think. Missed the old I gotta get up for work and stuff. I'll try and sleep by like 11, but I can't imagine I'll be. You know what's better than emotes? What? You're the one who helped us the other day. Oika and the others are investigating, and they've confirmed that Oika is safe. After the train had begun its journey back here, that the dome appeared. So those who were riding the train then are fine. We don't know what's become of those who disembarked in Yasolani.
It's no use!
Oh.
It's no use! It's no use!
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. Cause you love him in London and Paris and Tokyo, America, Scotland and Canada and Mexico. They say I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry is so prestigious. Wave your hands from side to side and say, oh, I believe in Joe Hendry. In Joe Hendry, in the prestigious world.
Thank you for that, Nathan Sinha.
1, 2, 3,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
1, 2, 3, mother.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it, move it. All girls all over the world. Original King Julian for the casement. I love how all the girls move their body. And when you move your body, you're gonna move it nice and sweet and sassy. Alright? Woman, you're cute, and you don't need no makeup. Original cute body makeup on model, you're cute, and you don't need no makeup. Original cute body makeup on model. Physically fit, physically fit, physically fit, woman, physically fit, physically fit, physically fit, woman. Nice, sweet, fantastic. Picture body ocean is a bit tight and it woman and nice, sweet, energetic. Picture body ocean is a bit tight and it really nice, sweet, fantastic. Picture body ocean is a bit tight and it woman and nice, sweet, fantastic. Picture body ocean is a bit tight and it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it.
The real question is this: was all this legal?
It's a
Absolutely not.
It's time to stop. It's time to stop, okay? No more. Where the are your parents? Who are your parents? I'm gonna call Child Protective Services. It's time to stop.
Are we good now? Are we good? We good? We got the chaos out of our system yet? Maybe, possibly.
Shut up, bitch.
Alright, well, I'm going to be muted for 5 minutes, so...
Tried to be fair to you creatures. Now my patience has reached its end. Tell me, or I'll... No, not the buttons! Not my gumdrop!
The buttons!
All right then, who's hiding them?
Okay, I'll tell you.
You're breathtaking!
Man? The Muffin Man.
Yes, I know the Muffin Man. Who lives on Drury Lane?
Well, she's married to the Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man!
She's married to the Muffin Man.
Yeah! Get over here!
Thank you, Agent K. Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, look right here.
Hey, you. You're finally awake.
Get a load of this!
Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald?
That's it!
What's what?
I've come up with a new recipe.
Can't wait to try it.
This is fine. I'm okay with the events that are unfolding currently.
That Storm dude is a dude. But man, I really should get rid of that redeem. Or I could add a bring. Welsh back, redeem, put it at 5 chips. There we go. Time is up. I mean, I could do a I could do a bring back Welsh. Now for Aussie accent, I know. Alright. Okay, we got that. Nice. Okay. The only thing is I need to get rid of something from my channel points because I've stacked it with so much shit. Yeah, I tried to, for the shut up bitch, I tried to have the other one which is like shut your bitch ass up. but for some whatever reason it just wouldn't let me have it as a Channel Point Redemption. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I had that one instead, but I prefer the other one. But I realized I had 100 gig of useless Diablo 4 trash thing that's still sitting on my hard drive. No wonder I couldn't figure out why it was out of storage. Oh, jeez, that's a lot. Right. So Aussie accent time, I guess, then for 10 minutes. But yeah, I'll have to get rid of something. That would have timed out use. I mean, I think timing out somebody is a bit OTT. I think you can just bring me back and that's fine. Right, let me do 10 minutes of Vortex and then quick. Righto. Yeah, but now that I've installed that shit thing that is Diablo 4, I can get back to playing real games. I'm into that. Into that, Ben. I'm into that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna try that, I think. I'll have to get rid of something first. On my Channel Point redemptions. And then add another one in. That does that. Right, bitte gestellt. G'day, mate. A little shrimp on the barbie, mate. In the area that kind of looks like Australia too. It does look a little bit like Australia. Pink system in there are no casualties to speak of in Shalani. Barrett was safe as well. At the very least, there were no signs of soldiers there. What about the dome? Did you learn anything of note? It's composed of exceedingly high concentrations of lightning energy. Even touch the barrier would prove fatal. When approaching it, we must exercise all caution. Then how are we supposed to get inside? If Zaralja and his army emerge from within, then there ought to be an entrance. Entrance, you say? So it happens we might have an inkling where one is. These are the engineers of Zaktaral Railing, who operates the train between Shalani and Yatsalani. When we went out to recover the train, we had ourselves a look at the dome through a telescope. It was then that we saw it, a large fortress-like structure that looked like it straddled the dome's edge. You're telling us part of it is inside, part of it is outside? That seemed to be the case, yes. While we only observed from afar, the soldiers that were coming and going from that, I'd say it serves as a passage between the outside world and whatever's inside. As you expect, the area was heavily defended. It won't be easy to get in. Get near. You know what became of the passengers who went to Yatsalani? Wuklamat's nursemaid was among them. A woman named Namika. I'm afraid not. Only those passengers who were headed back here are accounted for. I can say for a fact that everything was fine until when we arrived in Yatsalani. When that big tremor struck not long after we left the station, I hit the emergency brakes and looked back, and all I could see was the dome. What's more, the fortress sits right on the tracks of all places. What are the odds of that, eh? Assuming this fortress serves as a means to pass through the dome, we should first determine how we're to reach it undetected. I don't care if we're detected. I say we smash our way inside. Despite how it sounds, I've actually given it some thought. Zaralja wants me to prove that I'm Father's worthy successor. If I fail, he'll destroy Tuliol. Charging in head-on, I make my intentions plain as day, and in so doing keeps his eyes on me. A bold strategy. I like it. Of course, your plan would be no good if you're cut down before reaching the base. You need something that'll get you there quick and break through their defenses with a single decisive blow, and we have just that. Since the tracks go straight to the fortress, we can reinforce our train with armor, load her with all the fuel she can carry, and send her hurtling at it to explode on impact. Jay, have you gone insane? You were just saying how relieved you were the train's in one piece, and now you want to turn into a bomb? Train's not important. Our dream was to have railroads running from coast to coast, remember? These invaders have their way. There may not be any more railroads, let alone trains to run on them. Is that what you want? The sacrifice we have to make. These good folks are willing to put their lives on the line to get inside that dome and put a stop to all this. Least we can do is help them. Chief. Listen, no matter how hard things may get, no matter how many times we fall, we can always get back up. As long as we're alive, we can always build another train, so have faith and quit your complaining. What if we fall really, really hard? There's no getting back up if we're dead. No one's dying on this train. I'll see to it myself. Needless to say, this will be a one-way trip, and we'll need to jump off at the last moment if we don't want to go out in a blaze of glory. Alright with that? No changing their mind, is there? Just promise me you'll be all careful out there, honey. Oh, husband and wife. We'll keep his wife safe, we promise. I'll hold you to it. Can't start a family business without her, much less a family. It'd be a lie to say the loss of the train doesn't concern me. Good friends and my loving wife beside me, that's all I really need in here. Raha's also in a sealed tower in my game, never to be seen again, presumably. Presumably. I will speak no further on the matter. Raha? Well, at least it'll go down as a legendary train that saved Tyrol. And it will, but first we got work to do, so she'll look the part. I don't know much about Magitech, but if there's anything I can do to help, you need but say the word. Keep that in mind. If any of you are willing to and able to lend a hand, there's work that needs doing over at the store. It seems we have a path forward. I believe this is a good time for me to return to Tiliol and inform Kona of the situation. I'll return as well. I have new investigations to pursue. Dome's elemental aspect is similar to that of the gate in the Golden City. If we can identify a connection, we may learn something of use in our fight. One mystery after the next, but at least we're not without clues. It may not be easy, but I know we can get through this together. Oh shit, ad break. Apologies everybody. No, Storm? No worries, Storm. Have a good night, buddy. Back here a minute. Give it a couple minutes, and then we'll continue on the mine story. On. Just finding something to remove now. Oh, time's up. That's all the accent done. What's my minion? My minion is Yugiri. Probably met Yugiri already. Ninja, shinobi. I saw Baby Chocobo going absolutely bonkers running around Settlement today. Yeah, you can get some really cool minions there. Welcome back again, everybody. Right, let's... Only having just met them, I can see how important the training is to the WoW Leaker and the engineers. I'll let their sacrifice be for nothing. Aha. Well, 96 still. Your plan is set, but Grahatia is not without reservations. While I have no objections to the plan itself, I have one concern. How can we be certain Zeralda will not strike Tulial in retaliation? I considered the possibility. When my brother told me to come and prove myself, he meant it. He wants to show that his kingdom is superior to Tulial, and it'll give him no satisfaction to attack when he knows I'm not there. He'll be waiting inside the dome, waiting for us to challenge him so he can crush us and prove his strength. Indeed, if anything, we're more likely to put Tulial in danger by not taking the fight to him. So we indulge Zeralda, at least until Tulial has shored up his defences. Right, we'll charge him from the front and keep his eyes on us. During which time Kona will find a way to fortify Tulial. If you believe this is the best course, then we shall trust in your judgment. I expect there will be no small amount of enemy resistance, but we will do all in our power to assist. Thank you. Well, time is of the essence. Let's go and see what's left to be done before the... That work is getting underway. We'll finish it in no time at all. What can we do to help? No need to hold back. As I understand it, the two of you met your fair share of craftsmen during the Rite of Succession. I happen to know a few who would be willing to come and help us complete modifications to the train. Of course, what sort of craftsmen do you have in mind? Let's see now. Perhaps my greatest concern is keeping the train safe from enemy attacks. Even with you all aboard to fend them off, it'll be over in an instant if they manage to get just get one good hit on the cerulean tanks. According to eyewitnesses, the soldiers use lightning-based weapons, so I've in mind to install grounding rods. Would you happen to know a carpenter who could handle that? Could ask Lukavu. A master carpenter from Okano? Eh? They'd be willing. We'd be glad to have them. No objections from me. Just be sure not to forget their traditional greeting. But we'll need more than just a carpenter if we want this done in a timely fashion. Got a lot of equipment that needs moving. Heavy equipment. I don't suppose you know anyone up to the task. The Momo would be perfect. We'd be hard pressed to find folks stronger than the Yokui, and I'm sure they'd be willing to help. You're friends with the Yokui? I'll be damned. We will not want for strength with help like that. Next, I'd like to outfit the train with some powerful weaponry of its own. Like us not, the soldiers will be riding their flying vessels. We'll need countermeasures to deal with them. That's true. I, for one, can't use magic, nor am I handy with a firearm like my brother. Any ideas for ranged weapons we can... As Barbaro comes from... Let's install ballistas on the train. Big ones. Ballistas, eh? Well, they'd be powerful. It seems to me they take too long to reload between shots. If there was some sort of ballista that could reload quickly, then that might work, but weapons aren't exactly my field of expertise. Perhaps I could be of assistance? Christian employed etheric cannons for its defences, and I see no reason why the design cannot be adopted for your train. But I did not conceive them myself. I know their design. It should be possible to build them here, provided we have the requisite materials and skilled smiths. Now that sounds like something Fontaine can help with. What are the materials we need? Barrel can be fashioned from any metal, as long as it's highly conductive to ether. To power the cannon, we will require fire-aspected crystals of the highest purity. Fire crystals, eh? There might be as the miners over the spring can help us with that. And if I could leave the crystals and smiths in everyone's hands, I shall get started drawing up the schematics. Right then, I'll secure us the smiths. In the meantime, could you deal with the materials? Shins is in charge of our supplies, so it might be good to talk to him about it first. Well, I think we're set for a plan. Thanks for the consultation. Now let's get this train dressed up and give her the proper farewell she deserves. The plan's coming together. Make good speed. I'm going to try and enlist some more help from our friends back in Dawntrail. Leave the materials in your care. I think I shall Shenza over to the southeast. Shame Sid and his engineers aren't here to help. If they were here, I'd expect them to turn it into a flying train. True. Shenza's given me a list of materials. We'll see to it if they have everything they need. That should be enough lumber for the armor. What else do we need? Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. What can I do for you? Etheric cannons? Interesting. I have an idea whipping at the conductive metal, so I'll take care of it. I'm not sure about the fire crystals though. Might be best if you spoke directly with a miner. Can I leave that to you? Flying train? What is this? Dark Chronicle? I mean, if anyone can make a flying train, it's Sid. You're friends with Iate, aren't you? One of the best miners around. If anyone can get you the crystals you're after, it's her. Or we're like, it just so happens that I've got some fire crystals for you. Here's some I made earlier. Oh, no, please. Oh? Oh, what? Oh, Aldorath, what brings you around these parts? Here's fire crystals, you say? I think I've heard tell about them before, but what was that about? Hot commodity. A way to obtain fire crystals is on the tip of Iate's tongue. Now I remember, Cyril Anal... Cyril Analas. Definitely not the other word I was definitely thinking of. Remember 4, 5, 6 remaster comes out Valentine's Day this year? It does. I've already pre-ordered them. It does indeed. You can find them to the south of town. They actually ingest fire crystals and keep them in their gut, if you can believe it. If you want the purest crystals though, you have to go after the oldest, toughest Analas. Thing you can't handle, right? Ah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll show you where you can find some to hunt. Looking forward to seeing why Ernville thinks so highly of you. It's a hot commodity, alright. Tales to Daybreak 2 also releases on Valentine's Day as well. Damn. Popular release date, huh? Cadet. Sounds cool. Quite a lot of fiery wildlife in these parts. We think it's due to the ceruleum, but no one can say for sure. Still, it's not often you see the bigger dominating sort, and that's what you need. What you'll have to do is hunt down a few of their kind, establish yourself as a threat, then that's known to draw out the leader. That's the spirit. While you're on the hunt, I'll keep watch nearby to make sure no hapless travelers come stumbling in. Congrats on the catch, Ben. You see no signs of your prey. Perhaps you'll have better luck down south. I'm legit excited for Yakuza because it's literally AC accessory Black Flag but goofy. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that does look good actually. I do want to play more Yakuza games. But I think I'm going to play 0 quite soon. Give the clear fire crystal to AI. They're fantastic games, just take a while to get through. I mean, Yakuza 1 wasn't... Yakuza Kiwami wasn't too long of a game. Maybe like a week's worth of streams, maybe? But I imagine the later ones are probably a little bit more to them. Amazing, you dealt with that beast in no time at all. You need the crystals delivered to Shenza? I'll see that he gets it. Fire crystals off the train, aren't they? I heard about your plans to enter the dome. I want to thank you for going to such lengths to stop these invaders. And though he'd grumble if I knew I was asking this, please take care of Elaine. And anyway, I'd best be on my way, and you as well. In case you're going to meet her, I saw Wuklamat heading for the station. Kiwami and Kiwami 2 aren't terribly long, but though 2 was definitely longer than 1, the rest of the games are pretty long. But good to know. Good to know. It feels ungodly so because progression is just a nightmare. 4 was decent but felt kind of like it dragged on a little too long. And then 5 and 6 were like, just good god, please let this game end. Please, I'm begging you. Genza told me you got the crystals for him. Good work. I've just returned from looking for extra help. We see in a moment who answers the call. All will be in readiness for them when they arrive. Damn it, I'm idle for a moment and I can't think about my bloody home. Get chin up, Aaronville. We'll be on our way soon, and we'll find your mother. It'll be good to see her after all these years. There's so much I'd like to ask her about her time together with Papa. Oh, she'll talk your ears off. Once my mother starts, there's no stopping her. I wouldn't want it any other way. Let's return to helping where we can. The real work begins when the extra hands arrive. There's like 26 chapters in 5 or 6. Jesus Christ. Remember which. Damn, that's a lot of chapters. Everybody's come to play. Let's go. Kind of feels like Endwalker. Thanks for making the trek here. To be honest, I wasn't expecting so many of you. Since the attack on Tuligal, I've been wondering if there was what I could do to help. When I heard about the upcoming operations from Vau Kona, I let it the chance to do my part. This will be restored, and then we can all enjoy a nice cup of mezcal. Our home, and we will do whatever it takes to keep it safe. While I assist with the efforts here, Hailimuni Gurfula does the same at the capital. I'm truly grateful. With all of us working together, there's nothing we can't accomplish. Let's get to it, my friends. Let's get to it. Okay. Okay. This is good. I like this. Kind of reminds me of Disney a little bit. Yeah. Not very well then. Not very building world ending bomb. No, right. This is cool. I like this. Alize and Ariel. Okay. All right, everyone. That'll do it. On your part, leave it to us to finish mounting the armor and cannons, and have yourselves a hard-earned rest. Thank you all again for answering the call. No need for thanks now. Whenever you need help, just give us a holler. Indeed, we all must do our part when our nation is imperiled. Yeah, we love Turel and we love you, Vaulu Klamat. I love you all too. Your kindness and goodwill will not be in vain, this I promise. I said as a joke on South Park has now become a reality after over a decade. Oh, really? Oh. I mean, South Park, it could be any number of things. Paulika. Thanks again for all your help. We wouldn't have been able to finish so quickly without you. Go up and rest up, friend. Won't be long before the train's ready. I can fly now. That's what? 2 more areas I need to learn. Light, and then we're good. Then we're good. Then we're good. We're good to go. I think we're gonna leave it here, to be honest. Hold it here. In the WoW episode of South Park, Butters makes a joke about playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure, and now Sanrio has officially confirmed Hello Kitty Island Adventure is releasing this year. Oh, I think I saw something about that. Yeah, I saw something that they were like Hello Kitty Island Adventure, and this, yeah, and they do this, and it was the skit in the background. But it's just like, I'm playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Yeah, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. Right, I'm gonna call it here. Unfortunately, because I have work in the morning. Incredible. That is insane. But yeah, I'm gonna call it here. It is getting late for me. Normally, if I would do this on a Saturday, so I have a little bit more time, but I didn't get around to streaming yesterday. See, is there anybody live that I can play to? Oh, you know what? It's One Wing's birthday, because I know One Wing's birthday was Friday? Thursday, Friday? In his little birthday stream weekend. Go say hi to One Winged. South Park has predicted a lot of things, though, have they? Yeah, it's crazy how much they've actually predicted, isn't it? I think I've seen a few things that they have done. I have to buy it for free just because, just for the joke. Just like, you know. I appreciate cinema. Appreciate everyone popping in. For a little bit. There's One Wing's link if you get lost in the raid. We're gonna raid him. As I say, it was his birthday last couple of days, so doing some birthday streams to celebrate that, like we did before. So playing A Space for the Unbound, which looks very different, very retro. So yeah, we're gonna go say hi to him. I say I'll try and get a redeem as well sorted so that if I do get muted, then somebody can redeem it to unmute, you know. But we'll see. But yeah, appreciate everyone popping in as per usual. Lovely to see you all, and we'll see you all next time. Hopefully, fingers crossed, tomorrow with more Might and Magic 7. So, till then, take care of yourselves, do all the nice things, and